right, let's hang out.
We'll hang out again.
Oh, we're going to hang out. What are we getting into today? We're talking, let's talk. Well, new year, we've got a lot that we can anticipate. I mean, we do this every year, right? What can we expect in 2026? 'Tis the season for trendy, like top 5 things to see and this, that, and the other for 26. So I think we lean into that, see what can we expect from brands and what they're going to be doing as far as their like ad campaigns, marketing tactics, things like that, positioning. And we'll just kind of take it from there. There's a few that I know we spoke about that are really fun, and we'll do some examples and show the people what we're seeing. But we're doing it anyway with clients, right? Like, what can we expect? So we might as well do it for the world.
Yep.
All 6 followers.
I'm thinking of more stuff as we sit here and talk about it. Coming to mind.
I love it. Okay, yay. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to go off of a list. So marketing trends worth embracing 2026. We picked our top 4. Cringe marketing. Interesting. Chaos packaging. Trend jacking. And then what was it? Small IRL events. So
You're
in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, we're very trend. Look at us, IRL. I feel like a Gen Zer.
And I feel like in conversation, like it is wild how quickly the digital market is expanding and how quickly things are moving. So keeping up is a major challenge.
Oh my God, yeah.
So lots to talk about.
It's ever evolving. It's crazy. Which quick side note, I love that about what we do. I feel like so many jobs you get into, and it's like you do the same shit different day, which in theory, like the act might be the same, but the fact that you have to stay fresh is just, I don't know, it's exciting. So
it is.
And who knows, things are changing. So like, if I think back how fast things are advancing year over year, like just the way that it's just so fast, and it's just crazy to think about like what this is going to be like next year. Think about how much AI stuff came out this year and how things are just going to shift so quickly. So we'll have to do like a gut check on these things throughout the year and see how quickly things are shifting. But yeah, anyway,
I was thinking of was it Holly or Kelly the other day who said SEO? She brought up we were talking about SEO and she said AEO, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what that is.
New acronym. Another thing to keep up. Yeah,
just understanding SEO.
Yes, for real. And it's, I mean, if you think about SEO, even that, like you understand it, and then 5 months later, you just have to relearn it all because they shifted how it's measuring. It's crazy. But yeah, AEO. OMG. You know. I cannot. There's so many.
The acronyms were what terrified me.
Google
when I first started this industry. I'm like, I can't even speak the language. I don't know what's happening.
A lot of acronyms. I like to Google well. That's why I can't wear blue light glasses. Because I'll be on a meeting and I'll have to be like, what the F is AEO?
Let's hop into it.
Okay. Well,
cringe marketing.
We've seen examples of this. I have my perpetual example, which is always Liquid Death. They come into everything. I'm obsessed with them. They are like the epitome, in my opinion, of cringe marketing, and they know it. I mean, they have on their website the Time Waster 5000 is a tab, and it's just all of the collabs and ridiculous things that they've done over the years, all in one spot for you to just waste time looking at, which I think is incredible.
That's great.
But today, actually, and I did mark it on my calendar to shop because it drops at 9 a.m. PST. They did their second collab with Elf Cosmetics, and that commercial is super cringe.
Super weird.
But I literally put it on my calendar to go buy that product after because they have me. They have me every time. They have like this insane makeup, and then at the end with like the plot twist of the boyfriend's unexpected mom. Check it out. We will drop it here. It is insane. But that idea of like you're stopping in your tracks, right? To be like, what did I just watch? And then you investigate and then you learn more, and then now you're converting. So it's a bold strategy. It really it doesn't work for everyone, but then you think about some of the collabs that have done cringy type of brand awareness, marketing, whatever campaigns you want to call it. It's been kind of surprising. Like,
it's captivating.
What was the other one? Oh, the
female one.
I can't form body, something like that. That one was wild. Like, it was jarring for us as women, but man, was it Like, no one
Yeah.
knows what we go through.
Yep.
And it was
Yep.
all just around like being aware of your cycle
Yep.
and just how traumatizing it can be from the ripe
Yes.
age of 12. Like,
What was
and that
that?
type of thing is hooking you and keeping you because it's so, you can't look away. It's like a car accident.
Body
You can't
form.
help but body
Yeah.
form. Yes, yes, yes. Crazy. So those are really, and I love that type of marketing. I think that brands who can go and be so bold like that and just be unapologetic are my favorite. Like, see what happens. And if it's not the right audience, and you might get burned a couple times. You might go a little too far or what, but if you have the right team behind you and you can pull those things out, like they're captivating as hell.
Yeah, and maybe it's generational too. I mean, maybe
Hmm.
for the older generations, it doesn't quite hit home, but for
Hmm.
our younger generation and females
Big time.
in this day and age, it
Yeah.
really hits home because there's just so much more information out there, and we're
Well, like,
more in touch with our bodies, and we have more information on what's going on with our bodies and
yeah, information overload, right?
the
Everyone's kind of
exposure.
an expert in their own
Yes.
way from the comfort of their home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and you bringing up that also reminds me. So you were saying about the ad, right? That's in. So I have a powder room that has
Oh, yeah.
cool. I have like old schools, just stuff that I find at vintage markets, things like that. And I have some ads that I found that I think are hysterical because they're like so misogynistic. And I think that's hilarious. Like to think about where we once were as a society versus
Yes.
now. I find humor in it. And there's this one, they're all around, if it's anything to do with cooking, it's like,
Hmm.
woman,
Or
get back in the
cleaning.
kitchen. Yeah. And it'll say,
What's the best laundry
yeah.
detergent?
And it has this
Ask
whole,
her. It's like seriously, the men doesn't have he doesn't have
he's in like
a
a nice
role
suit.
at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Do you want to
yeah,
have
he
a
is.
degreaser is the one? Yes or no, madam? It's hilarious. So anyway, you think about those were the ads back then, right? Like
Mhm.
women being like, I could use, oh, this would
The
be a magical,
modesty.
magical product to use. Now we're throwing out, again, I'm going to put the link to that one because it was
Yeah,
so
it's
intense.
intense.
But that's the type of thing people, I don't know, you connect with that because it's real. Like we're all thinking those things.
Hmm.
So to have a brand that comes to the market with, we're peeling back the layers behind it, that type of
I love that.
mentality
Yeah,
is huge. And I personally am here for it. Anyone who's going to push the boundaries like that, I'm in. I'm sold. So,
I like how you say that. Peel back the layers. That's
oh, the
great.
layers, the onion of life.
All right, chaos packaging.
Okay, this kind of goes
This is
hand in
kind
hand.
of cool.
I love chaos packaging. I think
Yeah.
again, I am someone, I've said forever why I actually wanted to get into branding and just the design world, I'd say in general. Like going into, I always use the olive oil, or like usually it's olive oil because they always have the wackest packaging. You can get them in tin cans or you can
Oh,
get them in
sure.
tall slim bottles. And every
Yeah, yeah.
time I'm at the grocery store, I could stay in the olive oil aisle
Just
forever and just
analyzing.
look at all
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
packaging and what brands are doing. And I always thought that was awesome and kind of like is always my go-to when I think about why I got into the space. It's not the why, but it's definitely a contributing factor. Um, anyway, and so I like resonate with this one a lot. Like anytime I see
Hmm.
some really cool packaging, I feel inclined to buy it, even if it's
For
not
sure.
I use. So I think the example that they shared was
Sunscreen.
sunscreen. Yeah, in a whipped cream can.
Super cool.
So awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
I agree. I think that it is creative. And like from just a visual perspective, going into a store and seeing something that's out of the ordinary,
Yep.
it just makes you curious more than anything.
Hmm.
So
And
I
then
love that.
helps to
I
I
think
think
that's
it
so
helps to
cool.
convert, right? It's something that's
Yes.
so unique. It's like, well, I could get the same old thing, or like this is fun. Like, and to your point,
Yep.
very much younger generation targeting.
Yes.
Older generation, maybe not.
For
I
sure.
mean, I'd
Because
say again, I
they're not
still
as
don't know if the
adaptable to
boomers.
change, I don't think.
Yes,
They're
100%.
used to getting the same products. They stick with what they
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm. Which is, there's something to be said about brand loyalty too. Like I
That's
get
true.
that, right?
That's
And
true.
and that's the thing. Like for me, I find the loyalty in the liquid deaths of the world because I'm like, what is going to be next? I
Hmm.
have to have the weirdest new thing. Like when they did the Martha Stewart candle collab, that was like one of their first collabs.
Wild.
Great. It was just a black candle with a hand holding a can, and it was Martha Stewart. It's like Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. Like
Sure.
unexpected collaborations is what I'm here
Yes.
for. that said, you go back in time, right? And people have this product that was the first ever. It's like people who are a Ford or a Chevy. Like those people, that was ingrained in their brain.
Yep.
You're either one or the other. Now,
And I think that leads into a good point of working in the industry, like how you have to cater to your clients and their clientele and who they're speaking
yeah,
to. You know, I mean,
yeah.
we are such a heavy space with insure tech, and that's such an older generation that's working in that, but they're working their way out. So we're navigating that shift
Mm-hmm.
while also having to consider we still have to speak to that
Yeah,
audience.
yeah.
So it's interesting. Each client has their own audience that you have to speak to and cater to and manage that brand and shift, that vision.
Yeah, that one's a tough one, right? Because I think we said a couple episodes ago that we'll probably always bring up TFC because it'll
Yeah.
come naturally. But it's a perfect example of like disrupting the market, right? Because it's not your typical type of event where it's
Hmm.
like conference and booths and this, that, and the other. It's like, no, it's extremely intimate. There's everyone's getting more and more weird as we go,
For
which
sure.
I
The more
love. Like,
people we
sorry,
meet, yes.
like just the fact that like you know these things about these people and
Yep.
you're able to, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the next one, like or we have
Yeah.
the
Yep.
IRL somewhere, but like people want the authenticity and the uniqueness. So it kind of, in my opinion, spreads across all of these topics. This unique, everyone wants to be. They also want to be very personalized too, right?
Right.
So there's kind of a crossover, but yeah, I don't know. It's the generational thing is huge, and I think you get the right people in the room, and they'll be more open to it. But it's a hard thing to cater to. Who do you want to be targeting versus who actually wants your product or your service? Like
Hmm.
you can't do bold, unapologetic stuff if your market is like a conservative, older clientele. Like you
Caserig.
have to be
Yeah.
mindful of that. So yeah, it's definitely really interesting. But yeah, the chaos packaging I think is huge. I Liquid Death, another example, again, that elf cosmetic, right? The lipstick or the lip gloss, whatever it is, comes in a little mini can like they're watering, and like that's the package for it, which is inside of a coffin. Which
Yeah.
again, a unique audience, but
So cool.
I'm here for it. I think that's so fun and creative. And for me, I'm gonna like keep that little can. Like I'll probably
Right.
put a hole in it and use it as an ornament one year.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
I bought their wrapping paper last year.
Great idea.
The
Oh,
Liquid Death wrapping
see, I
paper
love
was
that.
wild.
Okay, cool.
It's
They have
someone
so
murdering
many
someone else's
collaborations
purse.
too, which is wild.
Insane. Yeah, that's that. Telling you, the time waster 5,000. Spend some time wasting,
Wow.
waste some time on
Time
that.
on that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's really cool. And some of them are like, what did they do? They did an enema, I think, with Travis
Oh
Barker,
my. Interesting.
and there's always sold out. So people buy that shit because I don't know, is it like it's kind of like a keepsake almost, right? You buy it as like a collectible, which is a
Yeah,
whole
there's
other tactic.
something
But
there that people are really just drawn to. It's wild.
and the fact that they will like take a screenshot of an email that they got from someone who's complaining, and they'll just like blast it.
Hmm. I mean, I remember reading an article about them when they're starting up, and so many people said no, 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 and then finally someone said yes, and it just like hit the ground running, and
$1 billion
they
company
came
now.
back and you know
Yes, yeah, yeah,
wrote
yeah.
back to those people and were like,
Jokes on
hey,
you.
just so you know, we're not doing so
Yeah,
bad.
I love that, but yeah, I think that'll be interesting. We've got a few clients that we might be able to work in some chaos packaging, but it is a bold strategy. It's you almost have to kind of either be your whole thing or it's more campaign style, in my opinion. Like you're doing a limited
Right.
release, okay, run it, or every product you do is
Yep. Own
wild.
it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so could
Pretty
be cool.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, next is small IRL events. So in real life,
So
specifically smaller, more intimate gatherings.
yeah, which
Inevitably, people are online. So how do you make it, personal?
I mean, we are good for us. We're kind of doing that with,
Hmm.
I mean, TFC is going to be our kind of golden child when it comes to that. And we've got such good feedback, right, on how those events are different and how people just are able to bring a different perspective to it and feel like,
Yep.
again, reviewing Tyrone's
Connected.
video, him saying about these are people you've never met before and somehow you feel like you've known them forever and it's like you're welcomed into a
It's
family
a
kind of
very
thing, right?
comfortable setting. Yes.
And compare that to your Nalbas of the world or whatever, where you've got several thousand attendees, you're going to get lost in the shuffle. So something that is, this is real life, it's small, it's intimate, is going to be huge. And it already is. I think it's just leaning into that. And then I think about like Poppy when
Mm-hmm.
I cannot remember for the life of me when they did this, but they did a pop-up.
A poppy
I
pop
wonder if they
up.
called it a Poppy pop-up,
A
but
poppy up.
they a Poppy up. They made like a little storefront with a bunch of Poppy merch and different flavors, all that stuff.
Cute.
And they had their whole guest list was just influencers. So right there,
Mm-hmm.
think about how much marketing you're getting done because they're
Yes.
all going to post about it.
Right.
And it was a real life pop-up that they just put together. They branded the hell out of it and then I think took it down. I don't think it might still be a standing thing, but the idea was a one-off event, bring everyone
Mm-hmm.
together, kind of have this little party,
Smart.
launch, whatever, and then you're on your way. Now you have all of those people not only together, now their audiences are crossovering and then or crossing over.
Mm-hmm.
Crossovering. It's a fun iteration on crossing over. So yeah, it's crazy how it comes with good marketing spend too. Like you have a pretty decent
Sure, of
budget.
course.
Like small companies might be able to
But
do
the
chaos
return.
packaging or a cringy commercial, but they're not going to be doing big events like that.
Yeah.
And again, we say intimate. That technically is still an intimate level event. It's just big because you're paying for the people to get there, you know. But yeah, I think that's going to be huge. And I'm excited about opportunity for us to do some stuff too. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love the idea of like retreat style events where you're kind of welcoming a space where you can step away to let your brain kind of do what it needs to do to get the outcome that you're looking for. So if it was a brand dev, right, being able to
Yep.
come in and have this kind of day of rest, if you will, and then a day of brainstorm, a day of
Yes.
execution, so that you can kind of like space these things
I love
out
that
and not
idea.
force it because you can't force creativity. I mean, it's impossible. You have to let that shit just come to you.
And I think being in a space where you have other creatives to bounce ideas off
Mm-hmm.
of and get inspiration from,
Yeah.
there's something to be said about that too.
Mm-hmm.
And the comfortability. I mean, maybe letting that go is opening something new up for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the in real life pieces are just people are so digital focused that they want something to step away. They want to step away from it and go into something else. Right? Kind of goes back to the generational thing. Like the younger
Mm-hmm.
generation just they don't care. They're just out doing their thing. Like God, I used to get so nervous at these. I mean, I still do, but I feel like people now, like younger audience, they just say whatever.
Yeah.
They wear whatever, they just show up and be themselves. And the older audience is like a little bit more proper or,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just, yeah, just
Have
a
a
little
different view,
tighter.
professional. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
tighter.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like leaning into that is great, but it does open up a lot of you have to walk a fine line between the two and just a lot of challenges, which is exciting. But yeah, the small intimate events I think will be exciting. And I think we definitely have the right types of people to lean
I
into
feel
that.
like you're ready to do
To do an
something
event
like that.
would
Yeah.
be really fun.
And having our background with James and some event planning already,
Hmm.
we have the tools
I
for
think so.
that.
I always said
I
I'm never
think
going to
it
get
would be
into
cool.
events, but I now that we've done it and we've
Man, like just a little workshop.
yeah,
Yeah.
and make it fun and make it
Different.
different, yeah,
Yeah.
unique. I mean, if we could do something where it was retreat style, I think that'd be really really
Yeah, I
sweet.
love that idea.
Be really fun.
There's so
So
many cool places in Michigan too.
maybe I
Yeah.
know Michigan's untapped.
Yeah.
That's part of my side note. I said dispense this year for what are we gonna get into, like travel stuff like that. I'm like, I want to explore Michigan,
Yep.
like going up to like pictured rocks and like stuff like that,
I
and like going in. We can dive, like we can
know.
dive
Hmm.
in the lakes. You don't have to dive in the ocean; it's cold, but
Yeah.
we get a wetsuit, whatever. Like, let's go explore some shipwrecks. Like, be
Yeah.
fun. So we'll see. Michigan,
There's so many things to see.
it's
It's so
insane. It's a
beautiful.
great state.
Okay. Last but not least, number 4 on our list for
Oh,
today. We've got
trend jacking.
trend jacking.
Trend
May
jacking.
never go out of
I don't
style.
think it will. I think. Do you think it'll stay? I feel like trend jacking is so fun. Like the example that we saw was the show The Bear.
Hmm.
They had the Duolingo bird. Is his name just Duo?
I think so.
And they called it the bird, and it was like the whole like scene in the it was like yes chef, but it was yes like the bird.
Yes.
And again, that's almost kind of cringy too. It's kind of a two way.
It is.
Um, But hopping on the trend, the bear was like blowing up the
Yep.
internet. Okay, so throw someone else in a chef suit, someone else being a bird mascot, and that was like their
Ride
whole
it.
commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The trend
What a
jacking is
great
fun.
platform. Yeah.
TikTok is, I feel like, just the epitome of that, right? You hop on some sort of viral trend and all you do is like dance for a video and you might go viral. But I think like so many different shows or
Movies like Wicked,
movies.
I feel like there's all kinds of
Oh
stuff
my
that comes
gosh.
off of that, or like Wednesday, the show
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, there's all kinds of like trend jacking with that as well.
Yeah, was it Wendy's? Did they do a
Yes,
Wednesday? A
yes.
whole thing? It like
Yep.
blew up
Like the
sales.
mhm.
So yeah, I think just hopping on if people are already talking about it,
Right. Why not ride the wave?
yeah, and do it in a cool way. I mean, you can kind of cross all of those boxes off if you
Yeah.
do it right. But yeah, I think that's not going anywhere. I don't know. My gears are turning. I'm like thinking as I'm talking. I think there's a lot of things that we could definitely do with it. But yeah, it's interesting. This is where it's going to be a fun crossover for us. I feel like with the insurtech space will be. I think we can easily do some cringe marketing because you can go really bold on like life
And
insurance
life
in
insurance. I
general.
know, that's what I'm thinking too.
it
Yeah.
it's a stinger, but it's inevitable. Like
Yep.
leaning into that way, I think would be great. Obviously, packaging with that one, you can't. It's not really a consumer product as much as it is. It's more of a service than it is a product. But I don't know. I think there could be a world where the cringe marketing comes into play with the insurance world. So we'll see. Trend jacking. I think James is he's
Hmm.
cool enough to let us do some fun stuff like that, which would be good. But I think we, if anyone, we would lean into that a little
Hoyden.
bit more.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I don't know. I think at the same time, we think of all these things that we can expect, and then also the whole world of unknowns. Like who knows? Like AI is
What's
just it's just so
next?
fast.
Yeah.
Which I want to talk about separately, different ads in and of themselves and different like commercials and stuff. But I also kind of want to link the Jonas Brothers
I know.
almond breeze. A great commercial for making fun of AI commercials, which
Yeah,
was
it was hilarious.
that is cringy. That was a cringe,
I
a
just
cringe
keep
moment.
thinking back on different. Yeah. Hmm.
All the examples of things that we've seen. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a lot, but should be
It's
a
a good
good
one.
year. I'm excited. Um,
We're always learning. We're always looking for
oh
resources.
yeah,
So
yeah, we'll drop them as we find them, but hopefully we can have some little bit more creative freedom, and every client we bring on we can have like an additional layer of being able to tap into some of these fun things and
hmm.
see how they work. But at the end of the day, money is the biggest thing. Like if you don't have a decent sized budget for these things, like unfortunately you don't really get
It's
to play.
very hard. Yeah.
We'll keep tabs on all the things and hopefully implement some,
Cool.
make our clients famous.
Love it. Make ourselves famous.
Yeah, I mean we're basically famous from
We
this
have
already. So
so many followers.
my parents, your parents. I think that's
Love
it.
it.
Let's call it.
Wrap it.
It's good hanging.
Tap it.